What's up, y'all? Back again with another video. In this one, we're going to talk about some issues that I'm noticing with people that are trying to work with solid objects in Autodesk Inventor. As I'm walking around and kind of helping people that I'm teaching, I'm noticing people are having no problem create solids, but they're having trouble changing them once they've got them built. Well, the first big problem I'm noticing is people start creating new sketches all over the place. They'll have one here and it's finished, and then when they're done, oh, I want to change that again, they come back and they press start sketch on the same thing. Well, what you've done is you have some drawings in one sketch and some drawings in the other, and they're not going to go, or they're not going to be very cohesive. So it's good to keep your kind of work area over here in the model tab clean. If there are extra empty sketches, you can tell when you hover over them, nothing's popping up. Doesn't always do that, I don't know, if, so you got to be careful. And you hover some of these other ones, you get different shapes. Okay, so I'm going to keep this clean over here by deleting any excess sketches that I don't need. Delete. Great, keeping that clean. Another problem is people are working with the zoom or whatever, and they go, whoops, lost my navigation bar. How do we get back? Simple enough. You go to View, User Interface, and you have complete control over what you can see or not see. Okay, you can lose the model one is one people lose all the time. That one on the left. Document tabs down at the bottom. You can cycle through different documents down here if you have empty part files or different things open. So that's the document tabs, so on and so forth. This is like the user interface that the setup that I really enjoy is right there, right here. Okay, you'll notice that when I'm cycling through these options over here, each extrusion has a different thing that's being highlighted. That's because each extrusion is based off of a different sketch. And if you hit these drop-down menus, you'll see Sketch 1 made extrusion 1, Sketch 2, which was kind of a cut, okay, made extrusion 2, Sketch 3 took a triangle out from right there, and Sketch 4 here's some circles. You notice some extra circles in there. I'm going to go over that in just a minute, how we did that. So if you have something in your sketch, and this happens all the time, if you have something in your sketch that is not, you want it to be extruded, or you added something else to your sketch and it's not getting cut, or it's not doing what you want it to, all you have to do is you edit the extrusion. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you click on the extrusion, which is right there, and you press Edit Extrude, you notice that only this center circle is going through. If you want more of them to go through, you click the Profile option and go through and select the additional circles you would like to cut through your object. And now we can see I've got 3 coming out the back of this object here. Great. If you wanted to change how the extrusion looks, you would edit the extrude. If you want to change how those circles look, you need to go into your sketch. So you can click on the sketch and either right click and select Edit Sketch over here, or come over to these buttons and select Edit Sketch. Now let's say I wanted to change the circle down here. Okay, if I want to change the circle, it looks like if I click the hover over, I can move my 0.50 to a different spot. It's got a 1/2 inch diameter. Let's say I want to make that 0.75 inches, make this circle a little bit bigger. Okay, you can edit, remember, any dimension, like this 1 inch, you could change that to 0.75 if you wanted to. 75. And maybe let's make the diameter of this circle, I made some people uncomfortable when I did that, I think. That's okay. Let's make this 0.75 diameter as well. You'll notice that circle got a little bit bigger. When we press Finish Sketch, it automatically updates the extrusion present. Okay? Cool. So if you want to change how the extrusion looks, or how far it goes, or how wide it is, or how far it goes, you edit the extrude. If you want to change the size of the things that made the extrusion, you got to go into the sketch. Fantastic. Okay, I'm now going to go over a couple other smaller tools for drawing things like this that I think are going to be helpful to you. I'm going to go into a new part file, and that's these right here: Move, Copy, and Rotate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw kind of, let's do something simple, but we're going to make it kind of cool looking, I guess. I'm going to draw a rectangle. And let's say this is a really specific rectangle for a really specific, purpose. Throw in some lines in here, maybe a couple more going across. Let's do like a fancy arc that connects these points. Having fun yet? Oh yeah, this is great. Okay, coming down. Maybe we want to make that tangent to the circle at the bottom. Oh, exhausting. Oh, it comes out of the circle. I don't know if I like that. OCD here. Here we go. Let's try the arc tool one more time. Oh, we could have added a constraint, I suppose, there. Oh well, we'll call that good enough. Oh man, that was an exhausting to draw. I don't want to draw that anymore, but I need to make a copy. I saw what you did. You reached for Control-C and Control-V on the keyboard. Oh, don't do that. I know what you were thinking. Watch this. Yikes, they're right on top of each other. What a drag. I can't click on anything. It's a mess. Wow. Okay. How about this? How about instead we use the copy option? When you press the copy button, a dialog box comes up and it says, hey, what do you want to copy? Let me help. I'm here to help. Okay. You select what you want to copy. Remember, dragging to the right is red, means only the things that are completely contained in the red box are going to be selected. Okay? If you drag to the left, everything that's in the green box gets selected. Okay? So it's the same with down here. Okay? Everything in the green box, only the things completely contained. Let's go back to our copy. I want to completely copy this shape. I'm going to use my green selection tool, and then the base point is from which you're going to copy. It doesn't have to be on the figure. You click, pick your hand up off the trackpad, you can drag to where you want, and you can, every time you click, you can create a copy of that figure. Boom, bada bing, nice job. Looks beautiful. Uh-oh, this one's off. Let's move it so it looks a little more orderly. Move tool, same thing. Ooh, let's do this. Oh dear. What have I done? If you want to individually select lines, you can hold Control to go through and click each object. That is also a way to select individual parts and pieces. Ooh, I want to take that one out. Ooh, click it again. There, you got gone. Okay. Select move. It's already got that as its selection. You could use Control there. Base point, click where you'd like. You can click and drag. This will not make a copy. Just move the one that you've selected. The last tool is Rotate. So you can make a selection of something very similar. You choose the center point about which you want to rotate. If you want to rotate something in place, go to the center of that object. It's going to be like, oh, constraint geometry. That's okay. Let it happen. You can now rotate it to the position to which you desire. Okay, maybe you want it right here. If you were to select this geometry again, if you were to select, this thing is being a pickle, hold on here. If you were to select this geometry again and choose the center point way down here, okay, you are now swinging much wider with your movement. Okay, you're rotating about that point that you chose. So make sure if you want to rotate in place, you choose something in the center point or close to the center of the object. All right, that's about it. You could be precise with other angle measurements there if you'd like. We're going to stop that there. Your job, or what I'd like you to practice, is I've created this part file. You're going to go through, and that sketch should be in it. You're going to go through and change some of these things in here by editing sketches and changing dimensions. Remember, please rewatch any portion of this video that you need to. The steps for which to do this are somewhere on the website, right? Or they're 4-3. If you want to change the size of this circle, go for it. Okay? You can click on the sketch, change the size of the circle. If you want to make a copy, got to go to the sketch. All right, I think I've done it that's about it. Best of luck to you. I think you guys are going to do fantastic. Go and make something amazing. Thanks for watching.